So let's talk about the ending of this film because how
Yeah.
rushed did that kind of like epilogue feel? You know, Mickey 18, as you already mentioned, sort of makes this heroic sacrifice and like blows himself up on Mark
Yeah.
Ruffalo
Yeah.
and kills both of them. And but then like we just sort of do like a 6 months later, and it's
Yeah.
just like everyone after Mark Ruffalo and Toni Collette died decided
Yeah.
that they were gonna like get rid of the cloning machine and be nice to Mickey and
Yeah.
coexist with the animals, and somehow Nasha's like now leading the
Yeah.
government, and they do this in like a really quick kind of hurried montage that's like, "Oh,
Yeah.
okay, sure."
Yeah, it was weird. And also the after the 6 months later, it was weird because it started out they're at this event where they're going to blow up the printer and Nasha's conducting it all and everything and it's like, "Oh, everybody got along." But then they go back again and they're like, "Oh yeah, we were all arrested and we had to like work through it and like people were mad and then it goes back and I was like, why didn't you do that first?" Like,
Totally. You know, I think that the movie probably could have just been better off just starting on Earth. Because even, like, the whole explaining why doubles are a bad thing, like, we don't find that out till, like, midway through the movie when
right.
Mickey is accidentally doubled up with 18, and then he
Yeah.
goes back and we go through this whole montage of, like, why doubles are bad. It's not that I don't understand flashback or, like,
Yeah.
out of sequence storytelling. It just sometimes when they would do that stuff, it felt like the movie had to, like, pause to be like, "Oh, by the way, some
Yeah, yeah.
information here's some information we forgot to tell you. This happened, this happened, this happened, and that's why things are like this." And it's like,
Yeah.
"Okay," like, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, it felt way more expositional rather than, like, natural for the story.
Right.
Like, The Prestige is out of order because narratively, we're learning things as we go along, and it is developing the characters. So, narratively, there's a reason for it to be out of sequence. This didn't feel like it needed to be out of sequence. It's not adding to the character, it's not adding to the story, it just feels like sloppy filmmaking.